Hey everybody, it's Mike Weller from the Weller Group at Keller Williams Realty. I'm just checking in with our monthly Socal real estate market update, July 2020. Because it's a quarterly month, I went back to bringing you the numbers on a quarterly basis here. I've been doing the month-to-month numbers the past few months because things have been so fluid and changing so quickly. But rounding out a quarter, I thought it would be interesting to look at the numbers quarterly. So we're looking at April, May, June, Q2 here of 2020. Now, the interesting thing is the beginning of, obviously this whole quarter has been affected by COVID, but the real estate market has really picked up and really gotten strong from, I don't know, early May, mid-May, certainly. We've been outpacing numbers from last year, but the quarterly numbers here, especially for closed sales from April 1st to June 30th, trail last year, and they even trail the first half of the year a little bit. And keep in mind, the closed sales for the quarter reflect sales that were actually made. People, actually making offers and getting into escrow on properties would have been, from somewhere around the end of February or March 1st until Memorial Day or April 1st. So you take that chunk of, when COVID kind of broke out the second week of March, until, in the real estate market, we actually couldn't show homes for a few weeks there. And then we were an essential business beginning of April. It was really kind of later in April, towards the end of April, where the market really started to pick up. But, we had a 6-week period there where there was either no market activity that was allowed, or, we were kind of regaining our footing. So, for example, we're going to look at Riverside County first, start off in the Inland Empire. We had just over 7,000 closed sales. The first quarter, we had 7,700 closed sales, and the second quarter last year, we had 10,000 closed sales in Riverside County. San Bernardino, kind of similar, just off a little bit from the first quarter. We had 4,600 the first quarter, about 4,400 the second quarter, down from the second quarter last year when we had 5,700. Here in Orange County, where I'm located, we had about 5,100 closed sales during the quarter. We had about 6,100 the first quarter of the year, and last spring we had 8,100. And then in LA County, we had just under 11,000 closed sales for the quarter. First quarter of this year, we had 12,800, so it was down about 2,000 sales. And the spring of last year, we had 17,000 sales. So down about 7,000 sales second quarter of 2020 versus second quarter of 2019. Again, 2019, we had a traditional spring market. This year, we've had COVID, and our spring market had kind of got pushed out and really began, I would say, early May, second week of May, somewhere around there, May 1st, and is still going strong here in middle of July. We're still in the hot market. And I'm going to give you the inventory numbers right now, and that will kind of reflect that. In Riverside, we have 1.6 months of inventory versus 2.4, both last year and the first quarter. Inventory way down. San Bernardino, 1.5 months of inventory versus 2.3 in the first quarter and 2.5 last year. Orange County, we have 2 months of inventory. It's about neck and neck with the first quarter, where we had 1.9, but it's down from 2.8 this time last year. And LA County is a little different. We have 2.3 months of inventory. That's exactly where it was this time last year. So anyway, so that's kind of the inventory across the board in the 4 counties. And the inventory is really the best current indicator of what the market's doing. It's the best thermometer of what's happening in the market. So anyway, check in with your real estate questions. I don't remember it ever being this busy in July. Not that I don't remember it even, too. The numbers will indicate we have not seen a July like this, over the last 10 years. And I'm busier right now in business than I have been, I think, ever. And certainly than I have been in 4 or 5 years. So would love to field your questions, answer your questions about the market. Interest rates below 3%, even interest rates on like investor properties are in the mid to high 3s, like below 4%. That's never happened before. It's really a very crazy, wild time. So hope you're staying safe. Be smart, wear your mask, check in with your questions, and I will see you next month. Take care.